We got some cool weather pictures from viewers in northern Minnesota of a shelf cloud, and this storm in particular had some really neat sunset colors involved and produced quite a bit of lightning and lots of heavy rain. A shelf cloud is typically associated with strong to severe thunderstorms, and what happens is rain-cooled air called the downdraft hits the ground and then spreads out ahead of the storm. In the meantime, warm, moist air is shoved upwards, it condenses, and the result is this ominous line of clouds. Shelf clouds are often mistaken for wall clouds, but there is a difference. A wall cloud is smaller than the base of the storm and it rotates, and a shelf cloud extends the horizon and is the leading edge of a thunderstorm.